Prime Minister Narendra Modi is in Canada for the first time since diplomatic ties between the two countries plunged following the killing of Khalistani terrorist Hardeep Singh Nijjar. It's no ordinary visit. Modi's meeting with the newly elected Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney on the sidelines of the G7 summit could mark the beginning of a reset in ties between the two countries. Will India-Canada ties reset? What about Khalistan issue? Was it a Trudeau problem all along? And can business and diaspora become the new bridge? This is Quick Take, your quick guide. I'm Smita Prakash. Why is Modi's visit significant? Because for the past year and a half, relations have hit rock bottom. Trudeau accused India of being behind the assassination of Hardeep Singh Nijjar. India said he was a Khalistani terrorist but had nothing to do with his death. New Delhi called the Canadian claim absurd. The fallout was swift. Diplomats expelled, visas halted, and dialogue frozen. From Trudeau to Carney, a new tone. As a former banker, Carney is seen as pragmatic, somebody who understands the importance of India as an economic and strategic partner.
India, the fifth largest economy in the world, effectively the most populous country in the world, central to a number of those supply chains, at the heart of a number of those supply chains, so it makes sense. And in addition, bilaterally, we have now agreed, importantly, to continued law enforcement dialogue. So there's been some progress on that. It recognizes issues of accountability. I extended the invitation to Prime Minister Modi.
Carney's invitation to Modi for the G7 was itself a powerful signal, even though it came a bit late, and the delay was intentional due to domestic politics. The invitation is a message that Canada is turning the page. A new intelligence pact. According to Bloomberg, India and Canada are working on a new system to help their security agencies share information. This setup will let them exchange intelligence about international crime, terrorism, extremist groups, and criminal networks. For Canada, an important part of this is looking into the claims of extrajudicial killings, something that has caused tension between the two countries. The full details of the agreement are still being worked out, but it could be the first step towards fixing their relationship. What about the Khalistan issue? Make no mistake, the issue hasn't gone away. The World Sikh Organization of Canada has protested Modi's visit. So have some MPs from Carney's own Liberal Party. Mark Carney declined to answer if he believed PM Modi had a role in the murder of Hardeep Singh Nijjar. India feels that Canada goes easy on those who spread anti-India messages or support Khalistan from the Canadian soil under the garb of freedom of speech. A trade and diaspora reboot. India and Canada have a $10 billion trade relationship, but there's vast untapped potential. Strategists say that Modi-Carney talks could unlock a new era of trade cooperation. India has attended the G7 summit 12 times, despite not being a member. Why? Because it brings weight. And with Trump's tariff threats lingering, both India and Canada need strong bilateral trade partnership more than ever. Then there's the diaspora. Over 1.4 million Indian origin people live in Canada. Reset or rhetoric? Will this be a real reset or just polite diplomacy? That depends on whether both countries are ready to move beyond the bitterness of the Trudeau years. India isn't expecting apologies, it's expecting maturity. Let's see if Canada under Carney is finally willing to give that. If the handshake at G7 becomes a framework for action on security, trade, and people, then India-Canada reset might just be real.